Okay, this is kind of a wacky assignment. You'll need this on the document. And you're going to need graph paper, but it's got to look like this, okay? On a graph, this is X, this is Y. It's only 1/4 of the graph because that's all you need, because negatives aren't going to be part of it. That's why it looks like that. Okay, first example. You tutor Spanish for $15 per hour and French for $10 per hour. You want to earn at least $100 per week. That's a goal. All these are goal problems, okay? So they'll all be greater than or equal to. Let X be the hours you spend teaching Spanish and Y be the hours you teach French. List 3 possible combinations of hours you could work at each to meet your goal. Well, we're actually not even going to write the equation, okay? It says X is the hours you teach Spanish. So I'm going to put on the X, hours of Spanish. Y is the hours you teach French. So hours of teaching French. Okay, now, what is the goal? The goal is $100. Write that down twice. Here's why you write it down twice. Let's say you only taught Spanish. So only Spanish. Let's say you only taught French. Okay? So, well, if I only taught Spanish, I still need to earn $100 and I earn $15 per hour. So to find the hours you'd have to teach Spanish, you just divide 100 by 15. Okay? Okay, I really don't like that. When you get that, here's what you do. You go second PRB equals 6 2/3. Now what you do is you're going to number the Spanish by 1. Zeros here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now 6 2/3 is between the 6 and the 7 right there. Okay, closer to the 7, but whatever. Okay. Now, if you only teach French, you still want to earn $100, but you earn $10 per hour of that. So to figure out how many hours you'd have to teach, you divide 100 by 10. So that would be, label these hours. So that would be 10 hours. So the French is on the y-axis, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, make a dot at 10. Now you take a straight edge and connect them. It's going to be a solid line because you can be, all the points on the line would be equal. Well, you can be equal when you set a goal. Now, you got a shade. The goal is outside here. Okay, have would be inside here, but this is a goal problem. So anything out here is okay. Okay, that's a yes. Yes is out here because that meets my goal. I mean, if I had this point, I'd just be earning a crap load more than $100. Okay, so if I taught 13 Spanish, because that'd be 13 Spanish and 14 French. Yeah, that's going to be a heck of a lot more than $100, okay? So that's what you have. It's really just basic math. Okay, you have 2 summer jobs at a youth center. Your goal is to earn at least $200 per week. There's that goal. You earn $8 per hour teaching basketball and $10 per hour teaching swimming. Let X represent the time you teach basketball. So this is basketball hours. And then Y represents the amount of time you teach swimming each week. So hours of swimming. Now, I'm probably going to be teaching some of each, but we're going to pretend that, okay, let's say all we do is teach basketball and all we do is teach swimming. Those are called finding the intercepts. You don't need to give the 3. Well, actually, yeah, we'll do that, okay? Let X represent the time you teach basketball each week. Let Y represent the amount of time you teach swimming each week. I forgot to do the 3 possible combinations on the last problem. I apologize. It's not hard to do. I'll do it on the next 2. Get 3 possible combinations of hours that will allow you to meet your goal. So, basketball. Let's pretend all we do is teach basketball. All basketball. And then we're going to pretend all we do is teach swimming. Not very often we see story problems with graphs, okay? I don't do a real good job of that because I don't really find it used, but this is actually one thing I can. Okay, what's the goal? 200. Put that under each one. So let's talk basketball. You're going to find how many hours you'd have to teach basketball. Well, the fact that you earn $8 per hour means we're going to take 200 divided by 8, and that'll find the hours I would have to teach basketball to earn exactly 200. Okay, 25. Now, here's the problem. If you count by ones, you're not going to hit 25. So count by, see if 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah, that'll work. 2, you want to go by the smallest possible, 1 won't work. Just go by 2s and 6, not by 5s, okay? I want to see it spread out. 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, then 25's right there between the 24 and the 26. Okay, all swimming. To find how many hours that would be, just take that divided by your hourly weight, which is 12.50. 16. Okay. Now, could you count by ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nope, not quite. So 2s. 12, 14, 16. I know you have to just get to 16, but I want to see the whole thing. Okay. It's not like it's a lot of work. Okay. So 16. Yeah, if you think this is a lot of work, you shouldn't take Algebra 2. I'm sorry. Okay. So you found the intercepts of the graph. Okay, now on the line gets me exactly to $200, but a goal is out here. Okay. So this is my yes. 3 combinations is easy. You just pick 3 points in the part that's yes. Right there, 8 hours basketball, 24 swimming, okay? Right there, 20 hours of basketball, 28 swimming, okay? Right there, 24 hours of basketball, 22 hours of swimming. You just pick 3 points in the shaded part, okay? That's all that is. Okay, last problem. In the summer, you want to earn $2,000 this time coaching basketball and swimming. You're $9 per hour teaching basketball and $12 per hour teaching swimming. X represents the number of hours you teach basketball. So basketball, and put hours below it. And then Y is the number of hours you teach swimming. So swimming and hours. You don't need to write like an inequality, big inequality equation. You're just convoluting the process, okay? Okay, so I want to earn the $2,000, so I'm going to put basketball and swimming. Say only basketball, only swimming. Now, in all likelihood, it's going to be a combination of each, but that's called finding the intercepts of the graph. When I find what's on this, what's on this. It's like finding the XY intercept, kind of, like exactly. So, your goal is $2,000 in either case. So you want to find your basketball hours, you would divide by the hourly rate, which is $9. Okay, I don't like that. When you get that, you'll second PRB equals 222 and 2/9. Now if you're whining about, well, how would I graph that? I don't think you can go by 1s or 2s or 5s or 10s for that matter. I think you better go by 20s. Well, maybe 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. No, not even close. Go by 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300. Okay. Again, here's what you should plan to go by. 1s if possible. Now, 2s, 5s, 10s, 20s. Those are the that's what you should think about going by. If that doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work, 20s. Okay, and then 2,000, only swimming, I would divide by the swimming rate, which would be $12.50. That would say the hours I have to work to earn exactly $2,000. Okay, 160. Once again, I think maybe I could go by 10s there. 10, I know 5s is too small. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh yeah, 10s. Maybe it's not as close as I thought. We'll still do it, okay? We'll just make the line go up higher. 160. Overestimate a little bit. So 160, and then 222 is just between the 220 and the 240. Just put it between. Okay? So you take your ruler, solid line. It's a regular line because that would be equal. The line I just made would be equal to $2,000. Any point on that line, that's cool. Now you're talking a goal. Goal means out here is my yes, in here is my no. Okay, so obviously I'm going to shade the yes. Now if it's a have, then this is yes, this is no. Okay, but it's a... Okay, 3 combinations, just pick them. So that'd be 220 hours basketball and 80 hours, 90 hours of swimming. How about here? That'd be 260 hours of basketball, 60 hours of swimming. And right there, that'd be 160 basketball and 80 swimming. Okay, and that's all list combinations.